Once, in a small, forgotten town, there was an old house that everyone avoided. It sat at the end of a narrow street, shrouded in overgrown weeds and a chilling silence. The locals said it was cursed, haunted by the spirit of a woman named Eliza who vanished without a trace one stormy night. Curiosity got the better of a young man named Tom. He had heard the tales and felt a thrill at the thought of exploring the abandoned house. One evening, armed with only a flashlight, he ventured inside. The air was thick with dust and the smell of decay. As he stepped further in, the wooden floorboards creaked underfoot, echoing through the dark rooms. In the center of the living room stood an old mirror, its surface cloudy and cracked. Tom approached it, his reflection distorted and unsettling. As he gazed deeper, the air around him grew colder, and a whisper filled the room, calling his name. He turned sharply, but no one was there. Ignoring the warning, Tom reached out to touch the mirror. Suddenly, the glass rippled like water, and he felt an icy hand grip his wrist. Panic surged through him as he tried to pull away, but the hand tightened. In that moment, he caught a glimpse of Eliza's ghostly face, twisted in anguish. Desperate, he yanked his arm free and stumbled back. The mirror shimmered again, and Eliza's figure appeared more clearly, her eyes hollow, her mouth open in a silent scream. Tom fled the house, heart racing, vowing never to return. Days later, he noticed changes. Shadows lingered longer, whispers echoed in the corners of his mind. Friends commented on how he seemed distant, haunted. The more he tried to shake it off, the stronger the presence became. It was as if Eliza had followed him home. Tss. One night, while lying in bed, Tom woke to a chill that froze him to the bone. The air was thick, and he felt her there looming over him. He could barely breathe as she leaned closer, her breath icy against his skin. "You should have stayed," she whispered, her voice a mere thread of sound. Tom screamed, but no one came. The next morning, the townsfolk found the house empty. Only the mirror remained, still and silent, reflecting the emptiness of the space where Tom once stood. And every night since, the whispers grew louder, echoing through the town, waiting for the next curious soul to answer the call of the haunted house. Ni